There's places I've showed up to before. They're like, oh yeah, we have a plan. We're going to do this. I'm like, well, show it to me. And like, well, we don't have it here like written down. I was like, then you don't have a plan if you didn't write it down, brother.
Right.
So
We didn't actually make the plan. We thought
yeah.
about it really hard though.
And
Yeah.
that's where it's tough. And that's where a lot of people just fall short, not knowing like, no, this has to be articulated very clearly so that anyone comes in. And from a risk mitigation factor, if you can say, no, this was the plan we implemented, this was the training our employees received, this is where they said, yes, I received this training, this is where we showed them how to do it, then you look at that from just a legal perspective, you set them up for success. So it's a two-part, there's two sides of the coin that you're doing with that. One, you're empowering your employees and you're going to get more out of them, right? And you're setting them up for success to do their job. The other side of that coin is you're protecting yourself, right? You're saying, no, I have a legal leg to stand on as well with this, so that if someone tries to come after me who doesn't have the best intentions, no, I'm sealed tight. I've got it all right here, and we're more than happy to testify on your behalf. My business partner is a recognized subject matter expert in numerous legal cases, so he's been on the stand before.
Wow, fantastic. That's calling some serious ass to the fight. Wonderful. Yep. You've got an adjacent unit out there. Go to ArcadiaCognerati.com right now. Go to ArcadiaCognerati.com if you would like to mitigate and prevent any of that future risk from coming up. And be sure to connect on LinkedIn with Brian. Brian, do you have anything special, saved rounds, afterthoughts, any other promotions going on that you'd like to discuss?
We try to put out as much information that we can for free, right? Because there's a lot of stuff that just talking, someone might be listening to this, Mike, and go, oh, hey, that's really good. I never thought about it. Maybe you don't need to hire me, but it's going to help you. You get what I'm saying? So we try to do that. Right. And we have the Left of Greg podcast. It's a take obviously on the book Left of Bang. So, and plus anywhere Greg and I go, I always have to drive. So I'm sitting on the left side of him. So we would have all these conversations in the car. And then I said, we got to turn this into a podcast. So we're about 75 episodes in, but we have the Left of Greg podcast. And actually now our big thing is what we're working on. We had a bunch of really major organizations reach out to us that we're going to be working with, is literally getting people back to work. What does this look like? How are you going to deal with this? COVID, not going anywhere. All right, this is going to be something that we're going to have to deal with. So we're working with them to literally develop standard operating procedures, policies, and protocols. This is how you're going to do it. And that takes training, right? So we're going to be working with them to actually get people back to work safely.
Excellent. Well, wonderful. Check out Arcadia Cognerati right now. Be sure to connect with Brian on LinkedIn. And thank you so much for joining us for this episode, brother. I really do appreciate it. As a fellow Marine.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, this is awesome. I love what you're doing. Like I said, I followed you a while back. I saw it. I was like, hey, this is really cool. I love how you're breaking this down using a process that, guess what? It works and it stood the test of time. So everyone who's reading that new book or new article about some new way of doing things, look for the things that have stood the test of time that continue to be used, because that's what works.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me here on the 5P podcast. Folks, if you want to see the long form episode, go to 5paragraph.com, get the book, join the inner circle. You get 30-day free access right now. When you go to 5paragraph.com, get the book, join the inner circle, and you will see all of our long form interviews with everyone that we've had on the show. So thank you for listening. Subscribe, rate, review the podcast. Make sure that you click subscribe on the YouTube channel. Ring that bell so that all of our notifications come your way. And be sure to catch us on the next go-around. Until that time, take care and be well.